Hello, my name's Dorry Smith and I'd like to welcome you to the new Registrar office here in Crawley. As you can see, we have a lovely new red carpet and that's to make visitors feel special. Perhaps you'd like to follow me now and I will tell you about the things that I do during my working day. Registrars do many things. Most people know that we register births, deaths and marriages, but we also do civil partnerships and reaffirmation of vows. Before I tell you about those, I'd like to show you our new waiting area. As you can see, this is a lovely, bright, modern environment. We even have a display screen on the wall here showing all the services offered by the Registrar offices in West Sussex. Perhaps you'd like to see a typical birth registration. When a baby is born, it's necessary to register the baby within 6 weeks. And so couples come in, sometimes they bring their babies, which is really nice for us all. If a couple are married, then either the mother or the father can come in to register a baby. But if they're unmarried, then the mother and the father both have to be present. When parents come to register their babies, we have to ask them some very carefully constructed questions just to make sure that we have an accurate record of this baby's birth and all the details thereof. So we will need the father's full name, his address, his place of birth, same with the mother. And if you think about when you have to go and track records of your relatives, you'll see all those things written down and how important and useful they are in the future. As registrars, we deal with people at very important stages in their lives, births, deaths and marriages. Of course, the sad part is the registration of death, which is a very necessary process which people have to go through. We see our role as trying to make that process as comfortable for the informant as possible. At this sad time, people are very confused, upset, sometimes surprisingly almost hysterical with laughter. It's amazing how differently people are affected by grief. Mrs. Miles, would you like to come through now? Yes. Do you want to come this way? What we try to do is make sure that people leave here with everything they need to take them on to the next step. That's usually going to see the undertaker. They have a green form which they have to take to the undertaker, and they have one or two other bits of paper that they take away with them. We try to give them a booklet which explains everything that they need to do and gives them a checklist, and hopefully they'll go away feeling more comfortable and reassured.
Thank you.
Take care. All the best.
Bye-bye.
We're now in the waiting area for ceremonies. This room is where the guests and the groom wait just before the wedding, and you'll see that it's a lovely large airy room and got plenty of space for all our guests. This is our large ceremony room. It's called the Henschel Ceremony Suite, named after one of our registrars who sadly passed away a few years ago, and we thought it was a fitting tribute to him. We can accommodate up to 80 in our large ceremony room, so you can imagine that's actually quite a lot of people to settle down and calm down. But crowd control is another one of our roles, which we happily undertake. This is in fact the first wedding that's been undertaken here, and by the looks of things it's going to be very popular in the future. One of the important functions just prior to the wedding is that the registrar has to interview the bride and groom just to make sure that the record that is made is accurate on the day. It's also an opportunity for the registrar who is actually conducting the ceremony to check all the final details that they might require for their special day. Although I've been a registrar for several years, I still get a lump in my throat sometimes when I'm carrying out a ceremony. It obviously is a very important day for this couple, hopefully the only wedding day they'll have, and we like to make it particularly special for them and hope that that's what we do.